Hello, my name is Matthew Nagatomi.
And I'm Quillen Rusky.
And welcome to Blossom in Place by the NCCBF.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 55th Annual Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival's Blossom in Place, Day 2. My name is Greg Vloria, and I'm looking forward to watching this presentation with you. As you know, our festival is back in person this year, but we do realize a lot of you can't travel or not able to travel to see us in person. So, again, we decided to bring the festival to you. We invite you to listen to our 55th Annual Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival co-chairs Matt Nagatomi and Quillen Rusky on their thoughts on the festival.
What does the frog mean to the festival?
It means so many things. Like officially, it's the frog is go to the frog. We named them. I guess we haven't assigned anything else, but them the frog go because it's our 55th year. It's the first year we've had the frog. And kaeru is very important in Japanese culture. People have it for luck. You'll often see many people in the Japanese American community with a charm of a frog, so a kaeru. So it brings people luck. And so we wanted to embrace that idea along with sakaeru, the word meaning itself meaning prosperity and all that. But yeah, we kind of want to bring the symbolism with the word, with the physical, but also to have something that people could identify with the festival. It's like you see this great pink frog that Sumo Fish designed, and people can immediately identify that's cherry blossom. I've seen that frog. I know that frog. That frog means it's gonna have a good time. One thing to take away. It's hard to pick just one thing, because the festival. It's been 2 years since we come back, but the importance of community and how that expands beyond just the people you see in the area. There's so many people that make up the festival, whether they're guests or they're a part of the festival as a vendor or a volunteer, that don't live in the Japantown, don't live in the city, don't even necessarily live in the state, but they come out here for this one event. And even though it's localized here and it's for Japanese American culture, Japanese culture, and our community at large, it's about the Fillmore. It's about other places around us that, a community coming together to celebrate culture and each other, and just that, it's important to still have fun regardless of whether, you see the person every day or not.
The importance of the festival is, it means a lot for a lot of different people, because everyone who participates, they all have different booths, or they sell different things. There's different artists. I'll be honest, I just met someone today that's at the festival, and they've been with the festival for, I'm sure, a long time. And I just found out that they were one of my grandfather's students. And my grandfather, he taught at Harvard University, and it's more just one of those very just kind of how did that happen? And so having that experience today, walking around with Quillen Rusky, one of my best friends, and we've worked together for a long time to make this festival, it's just having a shocking realization that it just shows you what the community is. The community is huge. People can come from the other side of the United States, other side of the world, and still everyone's somehow related. And so I think what the Cherry Blossom Festival means to me is about the community, everyone coming out, people having fun, and trying to support our local businesses. And especially right now, it's a hard time, coming out of a global pandemic. But I think just looking around and hearing the noises, I think we're doing well. So that's what the festival means to me.
Great, I love that.
Thank you, Matt and Quillen. Now it's my great privilege to introduce the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival Queen and Court. This was filmed last weekend on April 10th. Please enjoy.
Sapporo, and I'm sure we will all see you later. All right, and now for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1968, the very first year we had the festival, the Northern California Cherry Blossom Queen program has been dedicated to mentoring young women to develop leadership skills and strong community connections. Every April, a new group of women in Queen are selected to become the cultural ambassadors of Northern California Japanese American community. The ambassadors assist various local community events and make goodwill trips to the program's long-standing connections in Los Angeles, Hawaii, and even Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Cherry Blossom Queen and Court. Welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for the Queen and Court. Now I understand you've prepared a few words for us today.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stephanie Misa-Doy, and I am humbled and honored to be the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival Queen. I would like to take this moment to thank my sponsor, Takara Sake USA Incorporated, for their generosity and support. I am 27 years old, and professionally I work as a Development Associate Manager at SEI, an education and workforce development organization building leaders to drive sustainability solutions. I am so happy to see so many wonderful faces out here in the audience today, and I hope you all enjoy the festival. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Hi, everyone. My name is Sydney Matsuko Kasson, and I am the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival First Princess. I am currently 24 years old, and I work as a visual designer on the experience design team at Cisco. I would love to take a moment to thank my sponsor, the Japanese American Museum of San Jose, for supporting me and this program for the very first time this year. I hope all of you enjoy the festival and all the wonderful vendors here. Thank you. Hello, my name is Katie Akiko Drennan. I am grateful to be a princess in the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival program. I would also like to thank my sponsor, Sakura Company. They are located in San Jose's Japantown and sell traditional gifts and housewares, so I highly recommend you check them out if you're enjoying today's events. Currently, I am an event and wedding sales manager at the ranch in Silver Creek. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michelle Chieko Catherine Heckert, and I'm honored to be one of the princesses of the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival. Currently, I work as a Research Operations Associate at Flexport, a technology company in the freight forwarding and logistics industry. I'm honored to be sponsored by Nihon Machi Street Fair, whose generosity has allowed me to further my involvement in the Japanese American community. I highly recommend attending their festival in August. Thank you. Hello, everyone. 皆様、こんにちは. My name is Ashley Suzu Takemoto, and I'm delighted to stand here today as one of the princesses of the 2022 Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival Queen Program. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a sophomore at UC Berkeley studying molecular and cell biology. And my sponsor, I'd like to thank the Japanese Chamber of Commerce of Northern California for their continued support of the Japanese community. I hope everyone enjoys today. Thank you.
So wonderful to meet all of you. Now I know that last night you went through a grueling process at the Queen program, and I'm sure you're tired of being grilled, but I have some questions for you. We'd love for the audience to sort of get to know each one of you. So I'm going to ask a few questions of each one of you. I'll start with Ashley. Ashley, why is participating in the Queen program meaningful to you?
I believe that this program has provided the opportunity for me to learn more about my heritage as well as my culture. I had the opportunity to work with these wonderful ladies and learn more about what it means to be Japanese American and work for the community.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, the Japanese American community is very diverse and expansive. In your new role as an emerging community leader, who are you committed to advocating for?
As somebody who serves the community as a Japanese to English medical interpreter, I hope to reach out to those who identify as LEP or low English proficiency. I believe that medical care should be provided to all those despite culture or language barriers, and that's the community I'd like to serve.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you.
Michelle, very similar questions actually. What has been the most meaningful part of the candidate journey for you?
I'm very grateful to have been able to honor my grandparents through this program. My grandparents lived through the incarceration, and I've been able to share their love of music as well. And my grandfather actually grew up right over there on Post Street in his business, his grandfather's business. And so it's just really an honor to be able to share that in this space.
Excellent. And just as we said before, the Japanese American community is diverse and expansive. In your role as an emerging community leader, who are you committed to advocating for?
I think I have to tie this back to my grandparents once again. I think we really should stress the importance of remembering and honoring our senior population. There are wonderful organizations such as Kimitsu who have programs such as lunch programs and live-in facilities that really take care of our seniors while also honoring the traditions and keeping a really close lens on being Japanese American.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Katie, your sponsor for the Queen program was actually the Kogura company, which is actually your family's store. Is that correct? What did it mean to you to be sponsored by your family for this candidate journey?
It meant everything to me. This whole program is really about finding your identity and what it means to you to be Japanese American. So to have my family there along the journey was amazing. For my creative expression, I actually had original photos from back in the 60s of the San Jose Japantown. So it was really nice to talk with family and get stories and not just learn about myself, but my family's history in the community and in America.
That's wonderful. And who are you committed to advocating for?
My community that I advocate for is the LGBTQ plus community. I think it's a community that spans over every ethnicity, nationality, and it's important that we protect our community members in all forms. We can't fight for our own value and history and rights without fighting for all of our members and advocates.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Katie. Sydney, your sponsor was the Japanese American Museum of San Jose, and it was their first time sponsoring a candidate for the Queen program. What does it mean to you to be sponsored by the Japanese American Museum of San Jose?
Similar to Katie, actually, the museum and my family have deep history. My grandfather used to give tours about his incarceration experience, and having them support me, it just feels like my family's there with me for this whole experience, and it's very, very important to me, and it touches my heart.
That's really wonderful. And who are you committed to advocating for?
I am very passionate about advocating for the younger generations. They're the ones who are going to carry on our traditions and really remember all the fond memories we have together. And as a designer, I am very interested in illustrating a children's book someday, so I hope I can put some of my family history and personal stories into that in the future.
That's great. I look forward to seeing that book. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. And Stephanie, why is participating in the Queen program meaningful to you?
This program has been an incredible journey with these young women up here, but also with so many women pioneers. And to be amongst a queen, so many queens who have been incredible leaders in this community and extending beyond this community as well has been an incredibly humbling experience, and I'm very excited to continue this journey.
Wonderful. And who are you committed to advocating for?
Japantown is my home, and I hope to make it a home for anyone and everyone no matter their background, identity, what their entry point is into the community. And I'm excited to do that this year with my court members.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Cherry Blossom Queen and Court. One last time for the 2022 Cherry Blossom Queen and Court. Thank you so much. And congratulations again. Congratulations. Sorry about the delay, folks. One of the privileges of royalty, pose for pictures. You know, there's a misconception out there that the Cherry Blossom Queen program is a beauty pageant. It's not a beauty pageant. It's really a leadership program is what it is. And basically this new group of leaders gets chosen every year and selected to represent our community as cultural ambassadors. You know, not only do they attend many cultural events and make goodwill trips to other cities, but they also they volunteer for many events and they participate in planning committees. This team of leaders essentially has an entire year of community work ahead of them, grueling community work ahead of them. They're basically, after today, they're going to be rolling up those kimono sleeves and getting to work. It's a wonderful program, and we thank them for all of their hard work in getting up here today.
Congratulations to Stephanie Doi and the rest of the court for a job well done, and look forward to seeing them represent us in the coming year. Next, we will stay in San Francisco's Japantown community and welcome GenRyu Arts. GenRyu Arts engages in art making that merges Japanese cultural forms like taiko, dance, and folk songs with new music, spoken word, and visual design into singular expressions that honor community heritage and address key issues stemming from the legacy of internment and redevelopment. GenRyu Arts is directed by its founder, Melody Takada, a multifaceted artist trained in Japanese classical dance, taiko, and shamisen. Please enjoy GenRyu Arts.
Motona is a song that we have learned as part of the National Gintenkai project. This song was played in Tokyo in the 1970s by a group called Gintenkai by Tatsuo Aoki, the current director of our sister taiko group in Chicago. He now shares the many songs that he played over 50 years ago with us to bring back to life in live performance in a collaboration between our two taiko groups.
next song we're playing is Samba. Samba is also a part of the National Gintenkai project.
The Senior Appreciation Brunch has been part of the Cherry Blossom Festival for 34 years, having honored more than 240 individuals over 3 decades. Each year, the committee asks senior centers to nominate their organization's leader or leaders. As volunteers, these honorees are the backbone of their community groups. They have given themselves for the sake of others, committing to the Japanese American community and to passing along Japanese culture, heritage, and traditions to the younger generations, while providing leadership and support in countless other ways that keep the organizations and community moving forward.
Hi, I'm Teresa Ono, and I'm the co-chair of the 2022 Senior Appreciation Brunch Committee. It is my pleasure to receive the certificates of recognition from San Francisco's Mayor London Breed for 8 distinguished seniors that are being recognized this year. They are the representatives of their community organizations and have been outstanding leaders. On behalf of the Senior Appreciation Brunch Committee, we thank you for all that you do for the Japanese American community. I would also like to thank Kaiser Permanente for their long-standing support of not only the Japanese American community, but also all the seniors, and for thriving to keep everyone healthy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yone Kato Ito. I am a member of the Eden Japanese Senior Center. I am humbled for this recognition and glad to be a member of our community. Thank you to the Senior Center for this. It has been a privilege to be a part of an organization that helps enrich our lives as we age in place. It gives us a place to gather, enjoy our friends, share laughter, support our community, and most important, care for one another.
I'm Nami Yamanishi Naito from Eden Japanese Senior Center. I am happy to be honored because I enjoy the company of the people.
Congratulations to Miyako Sueyoshi from San Mateo's Japanese American Community Center. Congratulations to Ronald Nishimura from UIKAI. Congratulations to Roxanne Ozawa Kulon from UIKAI.
Hi, my name is David Okazaki, and I was born in San Francisco, and except for a brief exile in Southern California, I've lived my entire life in the Bay Area. I recently served on the San Mateo home delivery meal and social call programs. I volunteered for Kimochi because they offer programs and services for seniors, and they also support the caregivers who are tasked with providing daily assistance. Kimochi helps seniors age with dignity, pride, independence, and friendship, and I strongly urge you to support them through their volunteer program. Thank you.
Hi, this is Terue from Kimitsu San Mateo. I have a special guest today, Lisa M. Beamer, who is 33 Cherry Blossom Festival Senior Appreciation honoring. Lisa, could you tell us about yourself and also why do you volunteer?
Okay, I'm Lisa Ng Beeman. I'm born in the South Bay and raised in San Francisco, and I consider the city my home and the Japanese American community to be my community. I volunteer because I love giving back. It's very gratifying, very rewarding, and I love working at Kimochi because I feel we have the same values, which is gratitude through service and unconditional regard for our clients. So I've been very fortunate to have 2 volunteering opportunities where I got to coach a new phone support volunteer and got to offer compassionate support to a recent widow. I feel that compassionate presence is very important these days because having connection and having support helps to offer people hope when they know that we're there for them and that we believe that they can get through a difficult situation. I believe it helps them to believe in themselves. So I think that hope and connection and compassion are really important qualities to have during this pandemic. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do volunteer work at Kimitsu, and very grateful for the people that I've met and the staff that I've worked with. Thank you.
Congratulations to Sue Yamamoto from UIKAI.
As we are opening up as a community following the challenges of the pandemic, Sequoias, San Francisco, and Kokoro wish a blessed celebration for the 55th Annual Cherry Blossom Festival in Japantown and the local community. The theme of Sakaeru is most appropriate as we bring vibrance and culture back to this treasure of San Francisco. Enjoy.
Crystal Geyser, the true blue classic. With 25% more than other sparkling waters, it's a true blue value with flavors you'll love. Crystal Geyser. Click to find a bottle near you.
Back again virtually, please welcome back to our festivals community the California Japan Sister Cities Network. They aim to provide a network of resources, information, and events for the 100 plus sister city relationships that exist between the state of California and the country of Japan.
What are sister cities? Sister cities are friendship cities, are formal and long-term partnerships between two communities in two countries. Do you know how many sister city or sister state relationships there are between the US and Japan? There are 458. The oldest US-Japan sister city relationship was established in 1955 between St. Paul, Minnesota and Nagasaki, followed by Riverside and Sendai, San Jose and Okayama, San Francisco and Osaka, Pasadena and Mishima, San Diego and Yokohama, all established in 1957. California enjoys over 100 sister city relationships with Japan. It also is a sister state of Osaka Prefecture. Since the beginning, the US-Japan Sister City programs have played important roles in bridging communities between these two countries. Each sister city relationship is unique, but they all have a common mission: promoting peace, understanding, and mutual appreciation through people-to-people connections. There are many types of sister city activities. One of the most robust and popular activities are youth cultural exchanges. Many students homestay with a host family and learn their culture and customs firsthand. Whether you visit your sister city or host visitors from your sister city at your house, you will build lasting friendships with people you meet. Arts and culture programs are also powerful diplomatic tools to bring sister cities together. Music, art, food, literature, they help us gain a deep understanding of each other. These activities make a big impact personally, locally, and globally. Mutual respect, understanding, and appreciation help build strong connections between people and the communities. This is the power of citizen diplomacy. The California Japan Sister Cities Network is an all-volunteer 501c3 nonprofit organization. Its goal is to connect all cities in California that have a sister city or a friendship city in Japan. In partnership with the Consulates General of Japan in San Francisco and Los Angeles, we provide networking opportunities for sister city organizations to share resources, support, and inspiration for each other. The pandemic has given serious challenges to the sister city community. Unfortunately, all of the in-person exchange activities have been suspended. However, our commitment to citizen diplomacy remains as strong as ever. Many organizations are now building new and creative virtual programs. During this difficult time, people-to-people connections through cultural understanding are more important than ever. CJSCN and the California Japan Sister City community are honored to be part of a peace-building effort that strengthens U.S.-Japan relations. Are you inspired to be a citizen diplomat? You can start by supporting your local cultural events and Sister City activities. To find out more about CJSCN or Sister City activities in your area, visit our website. You can sign up for our monthly newsletter, see our event calendar, view Sister City locations across California and Japan, and more.
Congratulations! We are proud to support the 55th Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival.
To learn more about the California Japan Sister Cities Network, visit their website at www.caljapansistercities.org. Next, I'd like to introduce to you another wonderful Japanese festival we have in the Bay Area, which happens to be held typically in the fall. Here is a quick glimpse and announcement of the 2022 Millbrae Japanese Culture Festival. Continue on down to the South Bay, I'd like to introduce the Cupertino Toyokawa Sister Cities Incorporated's 2022 Cupertino Cherry Blossom Festival, which is coming up on April 30th and May 1st. Please enjoy their announcement.
Hello, I am Darcy Paul, the mayor of Cupertino, California. I would like to invite you to attend the 38th annual and return to a live in-person Cupertino Cherry Blossom Festival on April 30th and May 1st, 2022. I'd also like to send my greetings to Toyokawa, Japan, as this festival honors you as one of Cupertino's 4 sister cities. The festival is held throughout Cupertino's Memorial Park, in the Quinlan Center, and in the Senior Center. The festival features arts and crafts sales throughout the park, Japanese arts and cultural displays, delicious Japanese food, children's activities and hands-on projects, live entertaining on 2 performance stages, and interesting Japanese cultural demonstrations. There is something for everyone of all ages to enjoy. Admission is free, entertainment is free, and there is also, yes, free parking in lots A and B at De Anza College. The festival was organized by the Cupertino Toyokawa Sister Cities nonprofit organization to share traditional Japanese and modern culture with the community. They are looking forward to resuming the annual student cultural exchange program and the adult cultural exchange that occurs every 5 years. I had the honor of leading the last adult delegation to Toyokawa in 2018. Many thanks to all the volunteers who make this award-winning 2-day festival possible. I hope you will attend, and I hope to see you there. Take care. Hello, I am Darcy Paul, the mayor of Cupertino, California. I would like to invite you to attend the 38th annual and return to a live in-person Cupertino Cherry Blossom Festival on April 30th and May 1st, 2022. I'd also like to send my greetings to Toyokawa, Japan, as this festival honors you as one of Cupertino's 4 sister cities. The festival is held throughout Cupertino's Memorial Park, in the Quinlan Center, and in the Senior Center. The festival features arts and crafts sales throughout the park, Japanese arts and cultural displays, delicious Japanese food, children's activities and hands-on projects, live entertaining on 2 performance stages, and interesting Japanese cultural demonstrations. There is something for everyone of all ages to enjoy. Admission is free, entertainment is free, and there is also, yes, free parking in lots A and B at De Anza College. The festival was organized by the Cupertino Toyokawa Sister Cities nonprofit organization to share traditional Japanese and modern culture with the community. They are looking forward to resuming the annual student cultural exchange program and the adult cultural exchange that occurs every 5 years. I had the honor of leading the last adult delegation to Toyokawa in 2018. Many thanks to all the volunteers who make this award-winning 2-day festival possible. I hope you will attend, and I hope to see you there. Take care.
When I was 11 years old, I discovered my passion for dancing. My mom gave me this VHS tape. I think that was Janet Jackson. I used to watch that video all the time. And my personal life, I keep it simple. But being on stage, dancing, I feel like a superhero. When I nail my choreography, that's the best feeling.
I hope you'll be able to check out their festival. Based in Sacramento, California, a group of Issei singers got together shortly after World War II to sing for each other, and they eventually started acting, singing, and putting on public performances together. The singers of Japanese folk music left the original group and formed their own club. They added shamisen players and dancers and expanded their members to second, third, and fourth generation Japanese Americans. Please enjoy the Sakura Minyo Kokai, who actually performed in person on the first day of this year's festival.
My name is Toshi Kawamura. I belong to Sakura Minyo Kokai. This club was started after the war, the Second World War, 1946. The original people were people from Japan who wanted to have some entertainment by learning how to do Japanese folk dance and putting on Japanese plays called shibai. Now, most of us are not first generation, we're probably third and fourth generation Japanese Americans. We get together every week and practice Japanese folk dance and present it to the public like we are now doing for the San Francisco Cherry Blossom Festival. I'm going to present 4 dances for you. The first is Furusato Dayori. The second is Kawachi Otokobushi. The third is Shigesabushi. The fourth is Sakura Ondo.
Thank you, Sakura Minyo Do Kokai. Now let's turn to the beautiful art of Ikebana and a presentation from the Ikebana Teachers Federation. Ikebana, or Japanese flower arrangement, is a cultural art form dating back to the 12th century. There are many schools of Ikebana, each emphasizing their unique philosophy and design concepts. The Ikebana Teachers Federation participated in this year's festival on the first weekend, where over 2,000 people came to learn about Ikebana. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Yoshiko Williams. I have for Cherry Blossom Festival 2022, I created one welcome arrangement. This is from my yard, so you can grow. I live in San Mateo. You can grow and then without almost no water. This is aloe plants. And then it's time, and then they have a beautiful orange flowers, and then I trim and then placed in this semi-translucent glass container, which I purchased when I visited Okinawa. It's a beautiful orange, and I think that picks up nicely orange flowers too from aloe plants. So we're having a hard time. But then I guess, plants grow, and then summer plants is doing very well. It's almost no water. And this is another succulent and chocolate color for accent, single flowers. And then this is an epidendrum, also hardy plants. They really survive. So a couple for accent. And then I had this dried, bleached palm, cedar, branch cedar, and then so that kind of picks up other flowers. So and then gives kind of contrast color. So this is my welcome arrangement, and then I'll show you a couple more arrangement. Thank you. Hello, I'm doing this demonstration for Cherry Blossom Festival, Ikebana flower show. It's going to be on April 9th and 10th, Saturday, Sunday, at the community center in Japantown. So you can see the internet program. It will be most likely like 11 to 4. Saturday open until 5. So anyhow, they're going to have a wonderful exhibition and demonstration by Ikebana teachers. So I'm studying Sogetsu Ikebana school. There are many different schools, and they're kind of a unique and different school. So anyway, this arrangement, this is because for the cherry blossom, I found this blossom in the local market, and then So because of the cherry, bud is still tight, so unfortunately it's not open, but it kind of feels like cherry blossom. So, and then, because it's so tight, eventually it should open up, but I have some added to accent. Need to brighten up. This lilies, gorgeous lilies. Gorgeous lilies. This one has flowers. Let's put this one in. I have some Kenza needle point holder inside to support. Good. Then hydrangea to add texture, and then some green. So once the cherry blossom opened up, and it should be nice, and then also you need to adjust the lilies, so it gets open too much, and then clean that, and then this should be my demonstration. Okay. And then when you have a lot of flowers, and then I also have another design. When you put it together, and you don't want to waste some cuts, so that I bundle together and then stick one of the branch, and then kind of made it like a bouquet with a line extended, so give a little bit more space. So I hope you like it, and then so you can enjoy a different way. So, thank you very much.
In the next few segments, we move to the arts that use Japanese paper. The Washi Ningyo, or Japanese paper dolls, which have always impressed those who have attended the festival, were favored by girls in Japan since the early 1500s. Washi Ningyo is also known as 3D Japanese paper dolls. Please enjoy their presentation. Washi Ningyo is amazing, isn't it? We come back to San Francisco, Japantown with our own origami sensei, Linda Mihara of Paper Tree. A visit to Japantown is not complete until you visit her paper store. Linda will be teaching you how to fold this year's mascot, the jumping frog. Get out your paper.
Hi, I'm Linda Mihara, and welcome to the 55th Annual Cherry Blossom Festival here in beautiful Japantown, San Francisco. It is an amazing festival this year because we are live, partial live and partial virtual. So hopefully those that are tuning in today can be a part of the festival if you aren't able to come in person. Today I'm going to show you the art of origami, and this year's theme for the Cherry Blossom Festival is the frog, or kaeru. Kaeru is the Japanese word that means to return, and so we are returning this year. So it's really an ideal thing, an ideal theme for us. And so on that note, I'm going to show a really simple, very easy jumping frog, which is actually will jump and super easy to do. All you need is just a sheet of origami paper. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So now that we have our sheet of paper, we're going to start with the color side face down. So I'm going to flip it over. And if you're using traditional origami paper, that will be the white side face up now. Go ahead and fold it in half into a rectangle. And when you do that, line up your corners first. And if you hold it in place with one hand, start your crease from the middle. And that way the whole thing doesn't shift on you. So it looks like that. Let's rotate the model, and we're going to work with this edge here. We're going to create an X by folding this edge to this side, and then this edge to that side. So let's go ahead and do the first one. So this bottom edge goes across to this edge here, and we're making our crease. So that makes a nice triangle. Make sure it comes to a point here. Let's unfold that. And now we're going to take this edge and fold it to meet this side here. And that creates a another nice triangle. Let's unfold it so that now you have your little X that's right here. Let's turn it over to the other side. So let's flip it over. And what we're going to do is make a crease right through the middle of that X. The way we do that is we're going to bring this corner to this point of the X and this corner to this point of the X. It's super easy. Let's go ahead and do that. So line up your points like that. Make sure you're straight with the edges of the paper so that now you have your nice crease through the X, and we're unfolding it. So unfold it. Now what you want to do is you want to reach underneath and push up through the middle of the X. And what will happen is it'll pop up like this. Gather the paper together. It's already starting to take shape. So we're going to pinch everything together and flatten it, and then rotate it over so that now this is what you have. You should have a triangle, a stacked triangle up here, and a square here at the bottom. What we're going to do now is take this bottom edge, and we're going to fold it up to meet the bottom of that triangle, like that. Now let's take this point of the triangle, and what we're going to do is make an angled fold that starts from the middle and goes out. So it'll look like this. You're going to take this and you're just basically flipping it out at an angle, and you want to make it go about halfway so it looks just like this. Do the same for the other side. Take this, we're going to valley fold, which means bringing it forward and out at an angle, so your model should look just like this. So now let's go ahead and take this edge here, and we're going to bring it to meet the center of those two triangles that we just created. So we're just going to bring this over so that it meets this center point here, and make sure that your bottom is lined up just like you see here, and then just go ahead and make your crease. And it will go underneath this flap here. The same for the other side. So we're going to take this edge and bring it to meet the center. Grab all the layers here. And make sure that it does tuck underneath that flap, so it should look just like this. Now let's take this bottom edge and bring it up to meet the tip of, or the nose of the frog here. So we're folding the whole thing in half, like this, and then folding it back again, folding this in half as well. So we're just taking this edge and bringing it down to meet the bottom. You've got a lot of layers there, so you might have to nudge the paper in place and give it a nice, good, strong crease so that it looks like this. So let's turn it over to the other side. And what we want to do is kind of make a slight fold that goes right through the middle from the nose to the base here. And you're just going to kind of fold it in half so that it kind of rounds out a little bit like this. So just kind of pinch him in place so that at least he has a little bit of shape like that. And now you're all ready to make the frog jump. And it's super easy. Just take your finger and you just kind of very lightly pull back from the bottom here. So this frog tends to do somersaults. If you make it from a smaller size, like this one I made from a 4-inch square, it tends to jump even further. So the smaller you go, the further he jumps, which is pretty cool. So that is our jumping frog for this Cherry Blossom Festival. And we hope to see you soon in Japantown. We're sponsoring the origami exhibit and demo, which we've done for all these years of the festival. And this is going to happen right in front of Paper Tree. So definitely come by, take a look at the amazing exhibit we have in store, and then come and fold with us. We've got some great teachers who've been teaching with us for many years, and it'll be a lot of fun. We hope to see you soon, and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Because of the pandemic, Japan groups have not been able to perform in front of Cherry Blossom Festival audiences. We are grateful to have 2 groups perform virtually for us. The next group, Tonchan Choir conductor Ms. Keiko Hirakawa, performed in last year's virtual Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival. The MMC Angel Chorus is a Sendai city-based children's choir group that is led by conductor Ms. Mitsuko Takahashi. This concert is a joint one between Hirakawa-san and Takahashi-san. The Kimitsu Junior Chorus Group was established in April of 2004 in Kimitsu City, Chiba Prefecture. It is a children's performing choir group that has the goal of nurturing a rich arts culture and humanity.
Hello everyone! Nice to meet you! We are Kimitsu. Congratulations of the opening of Sakura Festival!
We are grateful that Japanese cherry blossom connected us together, heart to heart.
We are grateful that your cherry is one of the symbols of Japan, Sakura. Additionally, we deeply appreciate your contribution of Operation Tomodachi, the assistance operation to support Japan in disaster relief following the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami.
We would like to sing our song as a token of our sincere gratitude.
To the baby
join and sing our song in person someday soon. We are looking forward meeting you again in person somewhere, sometime, very soon.
See you!
Thank you for viewing Day 2 and the last day of Blossom in Place by NCCBF. We want to again mention that we could not have done this festival without the generous financial support from Grants for the Arts, the Henry and Tomoe Takahashi Charitable Foundation, the Japantown Foundation. Also, we could not put this festival without the generous heart of many hardworking volunteers and the generosity of our sponsors. We hope to see you again in person or here virtually at the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival. Have a great 2022.